y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Queen. If you are new, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hey y'all, for today's mukbang, we are eating on some crawfish. I got crawfish, broccoli, potatoes, and corn. I have some chicken, some hot flavored chicken noodles right here on the side. We are drinking water, toast. We do have a story time for today, y'all. So if you do like story times, please stick around for the story time. I'm gonna eat a little bit first. We're gonna go ahead and say our grace and get started. Let me say my grace. Amen. So hey y'all, how y'all doing? Happy Tuesday. I got some crawfish. I got my seafood from Rockin' Crab today. I got the Rockin' Crab special sauce, and I got it in medium. Wait, Jordan, give me a little plate. Okay. What you laughing at, girl? Huh? In the dishwasher. So hey y'all, how y'all doing? Happy Tuesday. I'm so hungry. It's my first time eating. I asked for extra sauce, but I don't see no extra sauce. I forgot you had to clean these. Oh, I could have put it in there. You have to clean these crawfish. But it's still good. I'm so hungry. The noodles are good. So there was a lady named Brenda. Brenda was always a troubled child. Like her childhood, she didn't abide by her mom's rules, so she was like always in trouble. And at 18, she moved out. She started staying at like cheap motels. She was working at like a fast food restaurant, and she started prostituting. So she would get into relationships with crazy guys, abusive relationships after abusive relationship with the guys that she was like sleeping with. So like she had low self-esteem. Her self-esteem was like real low. So she did that for about 14 years. Like staying in hotels, working at a fast food restaurant. She did it for 14 years. So when she turned 34, she finally got stable a little bit. And this new guy started working at the restaurant that she was working at. His name was Gregory. So her and Gregory started, liking each other. So he wasn't shy about telling her about his past. Like, he had a long rupture. He had spent a lot of time in jail. So he was real upfront with her about his past. Mm. 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 So they end up moving in together. She ended up leaving the room. They end up moving in together. And Gregory, he was a thief. He would steal stuff, break into people's stuff. So he convinced her to go with him to steal a car because they didn't have a car. So he was like, we're going to go out and steal us a car. Y'all, I'm really sucking on the head and stuff. Mm-mm. Go there for sauce. So y'all, I went to go get some of this sauce. Y'all, this sauce is so good. So anyway, he convinced Brenda to go with him to find a car. So they just browsing the city. They was in California, I think. So they just browsing the city, you know, trying to find the perfect time to, you know, hijack somebody or steal their car. So they meet this lady on the street. Her name was Deborah. Deborah was going through a hard time at the time. She had just moved back home. She had moved away from home from California some years back, but she had to move back recently because her parents were sick. So she was there to like take care of her mom and her dad. Mm. So she was getting out her car, getting home from somewhere, the store or something. And she met up with Gregory and Brenda. So they take her purse, stuffed her in her back seat. Brenda get in the car and start driving. So Brenda looking confused because she's like, they didn't say they was gonna take nobody. They just said they was gonna take a car. So she looking confused and Gregory like, what you doing? But she's still driving. She's driving wherever he tell her to go, she goes. So he in the back seat just tussling with the lady. He telling her to take off her clothes, hitting her, everything. Brenda looking at him like, you know, what's going on? Like, we said we was gonna take it this far. So he ended up sexually assaulting the lady right in the back seat while Brenda was driving the car. They drove around for like a couple hours with the lady in the back seat. And he ended up strangling her with like a cord that he found in her car, and they dumped her body like on the side of the road. And they ended up like staying in a hotel that night, and the lady's mom ended up telling the police that her daughter didn't come home that night before. So Brenda and Gregory ended up taking the lady's credit cards. They took her money. They took everything out of her purse. They ended up going shopping the next day. Everything. So they end up driving her car to another city. They end up going to one of Brenda's best friend's house. So her and Gregory pull up to the best friend's house. They have on like jewelry. They dressed up real nice. Like they look like they had just been shopping. So you know, the best friend just checking them out, everything all good. So the next time that Brenda comes see her best friend, she by herself and she crying. She telling her that her and Gregory had killed somebody, and you know, she can't hold it in no more. She feels so guilty, and she wasn't meaning for nobody to get hurt. She was just going to, you know, steal a car. So she tell her best friend that, you know, keep her secret. So she promised her that she would keep her secret, but she was just so shocked that her best friend would, you know, kill somebody. So her best friend kept it a secret for like a week, and she was like, she had to tell somebody because she didn't trust her at this point. Because she was like, what if she do something like that to me? So she told the police what happened. She told them where the lady body was at. The police ended up going to find her body on the side of the road, and her body was like badly decomposed because it was like a couple of weeks after. So her body was like unrecognizable. So they had to, like, I think they got her dental records or something. That's how they identified her body. They end up finding them. He ended up telling them that it was her idea, so he turned on her when the police came. So then that's when she ended up telling them everything that happened. They believed her. And then when he went to jail, he ended up telling his cellmate that you know, that he had killed somebody. They ended up getting life. Both of them ended up getting life. Oh y'all. So anyway, thank y'all so much for watching the video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all in my next one. Bye y'all.